Welcome partners and friends from all over the world to today's exciting event. We see that spatial computing, including virtual events like these, will increasingly be part of our new normal.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the VIVE Amphitheater to our Journey into the Next Normal event. So this is a picture that I chose because I think it's a very good representation of where the world is today. This is the world that we live in today, and it's a very complex and difficult world. It's a challenging world from all aspects, from economic perspective, from health perspective, from societal stability perspective. There's a lot of issues going on. And, what are we going to do next? I wanted us all to recognize that we all actually come from a common ancestor, a common mother that is really the mom of all of us around the world. So we are really all one species on one planet, not different people around the world with all their own countries and with all their own genetic backgrounds. Actually not. Everybody is really from the same place. And the reason I also talk about this is because something happened a couple weeks ago that really moved me. So look over here. See that rocket that just took off? That is something that I think unifies people, right? When there's so much divisiveness that's happening around the world these days, it was really amazing when that rocket took off, and a picture from that rocket got shown to me, and it said, "Made on Earth by humans." That really actually spoke to me because I feel like that's something that we forget. With all of the rhetoric and all of the politics that's happening, we forget that we are all actually one species, the human species, on one Earth. Well, today you guys can all be astronauts. So why did I want to give you this? One is because I want to show you that in VR, you can be anything you want, anybody you want. Two is I want you to look at all the people around you. If you notice, you can't really see who they are. You can't tell if they're male or female, black or white or yellow, or rich or poor, and it actually doesn't matter. We are all in a common space together, and we're here sharing an experience, right? This is what XR can do for us. It allows us all to go beyond what we are physically and not be judged physically. So hopefully that experience will give you a sense of some other deeper meaning. So, in respect for all of the peaceful protesters out there in the world trying to make the world a little bit more equal, I wanted to take a moment of silence. I think we'll look back in the next year, next half year, and we'll find that actually what's been happening will actually unite us as a human race. Will actually make us more appreciate each other deeper than we've ever done before. 80% of businesses have said that they will have some portion of their staff have permanently work from home privileges. The togetherness that you can get from being in VR is very different than the togetherness that you can get from just looking at a screen. Going beyond work, learning is also something that I have a personal passion for, and there are now 1.6 billion people, 1.6 billion children who are learning from home and maybe not getting the best experience from that learning. 3 months ago when I got on this stage, I said that any app that's going to be a killer app for the XR industry has to be something that really helps all parts of our lives, from work to learning to live to play. Essentially something that we would use every single day. So today I have some very good news for you because we think we've actually found an app that we can do that, something that will allow everybody to use their app every day.
Welcome to the next normal, where you can go to the office without putting on your shoes, if you choose, where every meeting can be face-to-face, where you can attend a global event without getting on a plane, where every class feels like a field trip, where you can instantly join your best friends from around the world at a concert or at a gallery opening. The VIVE XR Suite represents a future brought to you by the dreamers at HTC. The software suite integrates a set of applications that will become the standard method for us to interact in a more immersive and exciting way. These offerings are made possible in partnership with the leading companies in their respective fields. Our childhood dream of living in the future is already here. The VIVE XR Suite is designed to be open, making it compatible with most major VR headsets on the market. If you don't yet own a VR device, the VIVE XR Suite also supports interactive experiences on most modern PCs and smartphones as well. Just register once, and you can access all the apps instantly. Easy, open, and powerful. Enabling productivity, enabling understanding, enabling joyfulness, enabling community. VIVE XR Suite. Enabling the impossible.
Welcome to the world where now we may have an app that everybody can use every day. And this is really the beginning of the next normal. And we think that these software solutions is going to be one piece of the solution that takes us from the new normal of today to the next normal of tomorrow. Well, so here are the CEOs that brought you the apps that we are showing today with the XR Suite. But something is a little bit wrong, right? We're having a virtual, virtual reality event. Why are we using a video conference to talk to these folks, right? This is we need to do better. So why don't we do this? Let's invite them all to come and join us here on this stage. Let's start. Wow, look at this. Everybody's here from around the world. Thanks, everybody, for teleporting in from various countries and various time zones. So this is the power of VR, to be able to bring us all together. I actually feel like everybody's here on the same table.
Sure, yeah. So for one thing, our team is about tripled in size since the start of the pandemic, just based on demand. So it's interesting to watch the market really grow in these current situations. And then we operate our full business out of our products. Everyone goes to work, each day in our product, and that's how we meet and grow. And it's quite amazing to have that impact.
So we've worked with HTC on a number of different projects in the past and have seen some pretty exciting results from those. So when HTC visited with us about potentially working with them on the VIVE XR Suite, we thought it was a great opportunity to expand VRChat's market. We're primarily a consumer-focused platform, but with everything going on in the world, there seemed like there was a great opportunity to break into the enterprise market, and HTC and their VIVE XR Suite seemed like a good opportunity to explore.
Yeah, I think for us, Sync started off first was just a team building application where, we're all distributed, we're working remotely, that this was just a way for us to connect better, versus the traditional 2D mediums. And I think that's a big part that doesn't really get spoken about. We go through, all the feature sets, but just that team building is a huge aspect of what VR can bring. And, the more people that try it, the more that they're going to be able to experience it.
Yeah, I think there's a huge opportunity. Originally, the Engage platform was designed for distance learning and stay-at-home kids. But because of the opportunities from COVID-19, like what David said with remote teams as well, there's a huge opportunity. And really what I want to see happen over the next 12 to 18 months is that currently today for online communications, people say, look, I'll Skype you later, I'll Zoom you later. I want people to start putting in that conversation. Let's engage together in a virtual platform. And we really want to be a real alternative to Zoom and Skype. Really looking forward to seeing what the guys on this panel are going to come up with as well, because even though we're all in a similar space and we're all semi-competing, but not really. Like, competition is fantastic. Like to see what the guys are doing at David's team with Vive. Vive Sync really pushes us forward, and the same with Verbella and VR Chat and other platforms as well. We're really all pushing each other along, and I believe that there's so much greenfield opportunity. There's room for all of us here at this table.
Our app has always been focused on providing access to art and artistic experiences to people no matter where they are in the world, and I think that that's more important than ever right now. So we're really looking forward to continuing to build out the tools that allow us to share content and culture and connect people from everywhere in the world in these shared artistic experiences.
Yeah, well, I think if people start using all of the apps that are in the suite, it is going to change the way they work, and it's going to change the way they entertain themselves, and it's going to change the way they interact and socialize with their friends. So, we're helping make the world a better place, I guess. And we just had some of the best, amazing CEOs in the XR industry on stage here. So let's give them another round of hands. All right. So the XR suite, the thing that I really, really like about it is that it is platform agnostic, it is device agnostic, and it is brand agnostic. And so we designed it so that it works with laptops, it works with phones, it works with tablets, and of course, it also works with multiple VR vendor devices, whether you're talking about an Oculus device, or a Valve device, or a Windows MR device, or a Vive device, they will all work. So as you can see, he is using our Vive Cosmos XR plate. And there's something very strange about his desk right here, is that he has no monitor. And why does he not have a monitor? Because he is able to use a virtual monitor. If we use something like Vive Campus and work with the universities around the world, we can make virtual digital twins of all the universities around the world, allow their students to be able to come in, even though they're not able to physically go to school, they can still have that camaraderie, that social aspect of going to a place. Well, it's actually happening today. Using Vive Sessions, powered by Engage, you're able to have the best teachers in the world show you a fully interactive, three-dimensional spatial experience in terms of teaching you, whether it's live or it's pre-recorded. You are able to access the best teachers in the world and feel like you are getting that one-to-one learning. So, we talked about work, we talked about learning. Now let's talk about life. What do we want to do? We want to have some level of entertainment. We want to be able to have all the events that we used to go to, shows and concerts and conferences and exhibitions. We want all that to be virtualized. Now, conferences is one thing, but what about if you want large experiences of having exhibitions? Being able to go into a space where it's a large space with hundreds of people or maybe thousands of people in a shared space and feeling like you actually went to an exhibition and having that accidental find of something cool that you get when you go to places like CES or MWC or China Joy or GDC. That's actually possible today with the Vive Campus product. So as you can see, Vive's been working for a long time, the last 5-6 years, really helping build and complete this XR ecosystem. And we think today, with what we announced with the XR suite, we're really helping to complete this. So I wanted to really bring up a few key partners that are going to be working with us to distribute the Vive XR suite and helping promote it to their customer base.
Baidu attaches great importance to this cooperation with HTC. HTC's VR conference system is using Baidu Smart Cloud in China. Next, The two parties will join forces, on one hand, combining HTC's VIVE XR suite and Baidu AI technology to jointly create intelligent, contextualized, and ecosystem-oriented application scenarios suitable for the local market. HP believes that flexibility and working anytime, anywhere are the trend of the future of work. The VIVE XR suite makes remote communication not only smooth, but also more immersive. It is also interactive, and it can meet the demand of the current user. HP business computers will soon be pre-installing VIVE XR suite so that our users can smoothly access applications through HP products and live a happy life anytime, anywhere. BCW continues to explore with our customers the innovation that could impress consumers and inspire and influence the target audience. We're very happy to cooperate with HTC VIVE to provide the cutting-edge VIVE XR suite product to BCW consumers in China. I am from VS Techs, and we have reached a cooperation with HTC to join and promote the VIVE XR suite in the Chinese market. We will provide HTC with high-quality professional distribution in the industry with professional distribution capabilities. Finally, I look forward to working with HTC to create a better future. With this cooperation with HTC VIVE, we very much hope to further strengthen the group's digital marketing capabilities. HTC VIVE has advanced technology, rich experience, and mature commercial application solutions in the field of VR.
This brings us essentially to the end of our conference program today. And even though it's the end of this part, we actually still have the exhibition section that is opening now. So we really invite all of you guys to come and join in the exhibition hall and see a virtual exhibition. You know, again, this is something that is a new thing for us, both in terms of doing a hybrid event as well as doing a virtual exhibition. I really hope that everybody can get a chance to enjoy and experience what a virtual exhibition can look like.
This is the time to embrace our common humanity and realize the true potential within all of us. When we work together, we can build a better world. Thank you for joining us today and for showing your support for this important mission. Stay strong, stay united, and stay safe. Thank you very much.